Roy, just before we talk Manchester City, Christian Poulsen made his debut on Thursday against Trabzonspor. How did you assess his performance, and is he ready for Premier League football?
Yes, absolutely. The opposition tonight was of Premier League standard. There's no question of that, and I thought he played very well. Surprisingly well, considering how little match practice he's had. So I was very satisfied with his performance, and if he can perform well against Trabzonspor, he can perform well in the Premier League.
In terms of your preparation then for Monday night, are you at an advantage given that you had that home advantage and Manchester City have had to travel back from Romania?
Well, I suppose it's always better if you're going to play the following game to be playing at home and not have to travel. But on the other hand, there's the extra day this time for everyone to recover. So I would be very surprised if Manchester City were not like ourselves, fully recovered. I don't know how many of the players that are going to play on Monday played tonight in their games. I haven't seen their lineup. We might have a slight advantage that we will have as many as maybe 7 players who didn't play in this game able to play in that one.
It's not been made easy for you. Arsenal at home in your first Premier League game, Manchester City away.
No.
Alternatively, you could look at it and say it's a good time to play these sides before squads are being formed and teams are settled.
Yeah, you can have loads of theories about fixtures and when the right time to play them is, but the bottom line is you play 38 matches and you play each team home and away, and whenever we were drawn to play Manchester City away, it would have been a tough game, and we've got to be at our best to try and get a result, and hopefully we'll make it very difficult for them when they come here.
Manchester City's spending in the summer, it appears to be over according to Roberto Mancini.
Right.
But they certainly
Thank goodness for that.
How strong do you feel they are?
Well, I mean, if you look at their squad on paper and you see the quality of the players they've bought and the amount of money they've spent, everybody sees them as being a very strong squad with obviously a very good chance this year of winning the Premier League. That's their goal. I'm sure they'll be devastated not to finish amongst the top 3 and play Champions League football because, you know, the owners of the club have invested such a large amount of money. It puts everyone at the club under a lot of pressure, and especially the manager who's got to try and make all these players gel into a winning unit in a very short period of time. That's always the case when you come to a new club. I've got the situation here, he's got the situation there. The only difference is we haven't spent anywhere near the same amount of money. In fact, we haven't spent any money. So,
are you jealous of that wealth in that respect?
No, I'm never jealous. I think I'm in a position where I want to be. I'm working for a club that I've always wanted to work for, and I think it's for other people to be jealous of me, not for me to be jealous of other people. And I think it would be very, very sad if someone who's been as fortunate as I have in my career starts getting jealous of other people.
Is it harder for Roberto Mancini then than it is for you?
Who knows? I mean, we both have high ambitions. We will be very disappointed if we have a bad season. He will too. Expectations are high whatever you do. If he'd have spent no money, there'd have been high expectations. When you spend a lot of money, the expectations get a little bit greater, but he's used to that. Like myself, he's worked it into, and when you've worked it into, you're used to very high expectations.